MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Polar Bears and the Falcons. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Mason Cain, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Now at the plate, Ronnie Weeks, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The center fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. First of 4 here on this Monday night as the first pitch of the game is over for strike 1. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
You know, Matty, I took a look at this lineup today and getting a chance to talk to some of the guys around the cage. One thing that they preached to me was the fact that they were dead last in the league in grounding into double plays, and well aware of the fact that they don't shoot themselves in the foot. They give themselves a chance when they're putting guys on base to drive in runs and not get that 2-for-1 sale.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Cain offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch inside. Not going to get him as he swipes second.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
1-1. Lifted in the air to center. Camby is there. 2 gone.
The first base
coming to the plate now, Fernando Rodriguez, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Todd Beavers, a lefty from Georgia, will be the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Steve Rice is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
At the plate, John O'Neill. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 258 the average to begin play. 9 homers and 22 RBIs. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Comes set, now the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Kevin Root comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's the 0-1. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. There's one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Striding into the box, Mitch Drew, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Fastball called for strike 2.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box, Ty Watts, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The second baseman, Martin. Good.
In now, Martin Good. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The average coming in 257, 1 home run and a dozen RBIs. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
1-1.
Popped him up. Bellamy in foul ground. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jeffrey Bellamy. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Bellamy has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the 340 plateau.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Here it comes on 1-1. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Benji Easel.
Next will be the designated hitter, Benji Easel, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Fouled off. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate now, Judd. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Two and 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Here it comes. 2-1 pitches. That circle change swung on and missed. 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full. 3-2 here. Rodney Mize would be next. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Into the box now, Gus Ferrano. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Ferrano playing here in his age 29 season. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. There's the 2-1 home. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. So a full count now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Striding forward now is the DH, Pablo Piedra. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 2-1 home. A bullet to first base. And the runner gets back. No double play.
The center fielder, number 1, Ronnie Weeks.
Stepping up to the plate, Ronnie Weeks. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-1. Count 1-0.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. From the stretch. 2 balls and a strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking deep.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch. It can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
The 2-2. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes over to third. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, their chances of pushing across the run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
So now to the plate, Bobby Haller, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Ready on 0-2. Soft liner towards short, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Stepping in, Rodney Myers. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The second baseman, Rodney Myers.
Now here's the pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. That evens it up 1-1. And the pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Pitch on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Weeks is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting in, the center fielder, number 54.
Standing in, Blake Hamby. First delivery to him on the way. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Weeks comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, Pat Sample.
Digging in, Pat Sample, and as you can see, he has been slumping offensively. First pitch on its way.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Hit out towards second, and that is through into center field, a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Now at the plate, Steve Rice. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball 1. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Jesus Pena.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on to get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
0-1 the count. And he fouls this one off.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Stepping up now, Fernando Rodriguez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Rodriguez is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Two balls and a strike now. The 2-1. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Standing in now, Mitch Drew. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And this will be fouled away. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order and against the middle of the order, too.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Wow, he's not even being subtle about it. He almost hits him with the previous pitch, and then he actually does it with the next one. Going to be interesting to see if they seek revenge at some point.
So coming to the plate, Ty Watts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Set and the pitch.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
One 0 count. Here it is. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
3-0 now. Drew leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And that misses for ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Riding in once again, Martin Good. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here. Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
The 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
A ballman, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. Two down, runners at first and second. And 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. At the plate, John O'Neill.
The catcher, John O'Neill.
Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Slider. Oh, look out as that one just about took his nose off. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Missed down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Full count still.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The next 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Stepping in, Kevin Root. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
In there, 2-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. And he struck him out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
At the plate, Jeffrey Bellamy, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
2-2 the count. Struck him out. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Benji Easel. First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken up in the zone.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go in a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Behind 0-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Lays off. 2-2 now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So stepping in, Gus Ferrano. He drew a walk his first time up.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Now the pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Now at the plate, Pablo Piedra. pitch of the at-bat on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Fouled off. This is on the ground over to first. One there. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Digging in now, Ronnie Weeks. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Now the 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rice is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Bobby Allard.
Digging in, Bobby Allard. First offering on its way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Judd.
The third baseman, number 22.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Sliced hard on the ground. Scooped up. And there's one away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Rodney Mize.
Now at the plate, Rodney Mize comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Wind up and the 0-1 in there, and it's 0-2 now. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Stepping in now, Blake Hamby. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Circle change and a beauty. It's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Hit in the air to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Jesus Pena.
The right fielder, Jesus Pena.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Hit to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Hey, listen, D-Roll, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the street. This could get the offense going.
Fernando Rodriguez is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great two-strike hitter, but this at-bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
Hit hard to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. The second for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Now back.
Well, that's usually a pretty tough turn at second when you're going around the horn, and I think he knew he was going to get taken out, so that was a good job to take the blow, get the out, and eat the throw.
Now to the plate, Mitch Drew. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The high fastball is in there.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
The 0-2 delivery. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
The 2-2. He struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
In now, Ty Watts. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. And he fouls this one off. 2 out with the man at first. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Line drive to center field. In there, base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, Dero. You're so concerned about it on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th, and we still have no score. Bottom of the 6th inning now. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Pat Sample. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. Ready on 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's going to beat me.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Here's the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Steve Rice.
Ready now, Steve Rice. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's the pitch.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, is this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box now, John O'Neill. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gus Ferrano. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Left fielder is on the move. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Pablo Piedra.
So striding in, Pablo Piedra. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty B, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rice is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ronnie Weeks.
Ready for another chance. Ronnie Weeks. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now the pitch. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. A ball that's carrying, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
Now time called here as here comes the skipper from the third base dugout. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Clay Williams will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Plate now, Bobby Allard, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Balls and a strike.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
2-1. Here it is. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Outside in a full count, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Digging in, Jesus Pena, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Here's the first pitch to him. They hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Ball 2.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Last half of the 7th here, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Kevin Root.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up. Good as a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jeffrey Bellamy.
At the plate, Jeffrey Bellamy. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And it's fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. Another one sent foul.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, he's been battling all game long and been a real warrior. But there's only so many pitches in an arm, no matter how tough he is. That walk may have been all the manager needs to see because he looks like he's done to me.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Casey Owens takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Benji Easel will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the stretch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Weeks is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, number 22.
Digging in once again, Judd, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable side being from the right side. So he's going to have his work cut out for him here, hitting left-handed.
Don't want to forget about it. First pitch on its way. The 1-0 home. This is skied into short left center. Here comes the left fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Fernando Rodriguez. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Ken.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
He's set. Here it comes. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. He'll get it into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now that.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through with a clutch here.
And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Into the box, Mitch Drew, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Way outside. 1-2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
To the plate now, Ty Watts. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here it comes, 1-0. In the air out to left. Rice is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter number 9, second baseman, Good.
Calvin Parks will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. A look, now the pitch. This one's flared off to the right side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Standing in now, Gus Ferrano, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 0-1 pitch. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Working for the punch out and the offering. There's a shin high slider laid off for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
On the ground to the left side. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Polar Bears lead this one 1-0. Terry Lindsay remains in the game, batting 8th and manning first base. Ronaldo Pena is also into the ballgame now as he takes over at second.
Now at first base, number 27, Terry Lindsay.
Leading off the inning, Rodney Myers, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Watts has room in foul territory, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Justin Clark answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Standing in, Blake Hamby. First offering on its way.
Nope.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. One out, nobody on. Outside, 3-0 now. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Ready with the 3-0. And they won't let him walk that easily, as that somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in now, Pat Sample, as he lines it out to center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Kicking off the top of the ninth, Pablo Piedra, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Comes set, and the 0-1 misses. That's ball one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swing, and he pops him up. Myers over to his right. 1 away.
The center fielder, number 1, Johnny Weeks.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Ronnie Weeks. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the ninth.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Bobby Allard, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. No hits to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. Root calls for it. And the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order due up. Atlantis is out in front here, 1-0. James Cloven is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Steve Rice.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Fouled away. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
In now, John O'Neill. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now back, the shortstop, Kevin Root.
Ready for another shot now, Kevin Root. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Behind 0-2 now. Cloven, a 5'10" left-hander, has been enjoying a great season, and fans have noticed he's currently leading all closers in all-star votes.
Yeah, this comes as no surprise. This guy is one of the best players in the game, a superstar, and that's what the All-Star game is about. The fans getting to see the best players put on display.
Unable to find the zone with the slider. Hit hard to short. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there? He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure on you to get you walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Dive, but he's back. Into the box, Jeffrey Bellamy, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. The 1-0. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
3-1.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
The 3-1. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The closer's supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Ready once again, Benji Easel. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Two big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. And he fouls this one off. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Atlantis came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Casey Owens earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. James Cloven wraps it up for the save, his 13th of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the home team, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
this guy's still third. They're coming hard now.